Hey, what's up guys? Devin here with Backcountry Exposure. Let's talk about backpacking pillows today because this for me is an absolute necessity, luxury type of item, but a necessary item for me to carry into the backcountry. And I know a lot of people will appreciate this type of discussion because I am not somebody that is just shove your down coat into a stuff sack and call it good as a pillow. For me, that just does not work. I like to carry what is going to give me the comfort that I have and experience when I'm sleeping in my own bed at home. So why not carry and have that same kind of sleeping experience out in the backcountry? Maybe I'm just getting old, but I like to be comfortable. So I've got a few different options of pillows to talk about, things that I've used over the years, but I kind of just want to talk about why you want to use a pillow, various options out there, and the benefits, pros and cons to these various options. So let's get back to talking about what is probably the most common pillow that people use in the backcountry, and that is using some kind of extra clothing, whether it's a down coat, extra clothing that you would wear into a stuff sack, sticking it under your head and sleeping with that. For me, that is totally not comfortable, and it's always lumpy. It's hard to find a really good, comfortable sleeping position with that, especially being a side sleeper. And so oftentimes as well, I'm only carrying minimal amount of clothing that I'm not going to have extra clothing that really gives me a good solid pillow. So sometimes I sleep with my down jacket. Sometimes, depending on the weather, I don't even bring a down jacket. So it's really just a thing that it doesn't work for my style. And for those of you that can sleep anywhere, you could sleep on concrete and not have a pillow and be good to go. That's great. That works for you. But for me, let's look at these other options. One of these pillows is something that I purchased recently. Other pillows that I have here are ones that I've used and I think give a good representation of various options, more expensive options, lesser expensive options available out there on the market. Let's go ahead and look at this pillow here in this green bag. Now this comes from a brand called Perea Outdoor Products. This is a down fill pillow that they offer. And the thing that I like about this is you've got a nice fleece lined, really soft to the touch kind of surface here for your head to lay on. And then they've got this pocket here on the backside that allows you to stuff this with extra clothing. So you've kind of got a hybrid type of pillow. But what I've noticed with this is I really like to have a supportive pillow. And this just flattens out. Basically the down doesn't stay super lofted, and so I wonder if this was a little bit smaller, if it would be a better option. And so what I have done with this actually is brought this as well as my Cocoon Pillow, and I partially blow up the Cocoon Pillow into the pocket here of the down pillow, and it's a fantastic sleeping experience. But this is a little bit heavy, takes up quite a bit of space in your pack compared to some of these blow up options. And so if that's not a worry for you, then this is a great way to go. But that's a good option. And there's a ton of different down stuffed pillows out there. I know that Nemo has them, as well as Sierra Designs. There's a lot of different options, but this is not my favorite style. It just doesn't give me the height of a pillow that I want, and it's a little too soft. I like a nice firm pillow. So that kind of leads into blow up pillow options and what makes all of these different. So I kind of want to start with this pillow, which is from a brand called Fly High. It's available on Amazon, and if you look on Amazon, you will see this design in pretty much every if you just type in backpacking pillow, you're gonna get this design that'll pop up from a dozen or so different brands. So it's got a two-way valve, so you have the ability to deflate the pillow this way, and then you've got a one-way valve right here, and it only takes a few breaths to blow up. So there you've got a really nice sized pillow, and you've got kind of this contour shape, which is pretty nice. Spent about $10 for this on Amazon, and this has been a fantastic, actually my favorite pillow that I've had until as of late, because it started to leak. The valve has been leaking on me. And so I've had issues with about halfway through the night, this just deflating and not being the support that I need. And being a side sleeper, it's not always the best option because of this contour that you have. Really high sides make it so that it pushes my neck in a weird direction. So again, pillows are very personal. Look at kind of a more expensive option. We'll look at the Cocoon travel pillow. Now the difference in this is you've got a different style of valve. So it's a screw valve. Now basically on this pillow you've got two pieces. You've got an outside liner and then you've got the inside like air bladder. And what I don't like about this, because I've used this for several years, I feel like I've had this for maybe 8 years at this point, and the issue is it's really slippery, being this ripstop nylon material, and it's not honestly the softest pillow when you lay down. Your like face kind of sticks to it, and you kind of get that like ocean sound when you lay on it, because it's just the way that the nylon feels on your face and on your ear. Like, it's just kind of a weird sensation. But I've enjoyed this pillow. It's been nice. But the pillow that I have most recently got, and I'm so upset that I lost the stuff bag for it. But I picked up this pillow from Sea to Summit, and this has quickly become one of my favorite new pieces of gear. Mostly because of the way that it's designed and just honestly how comfortable it is. So yes, it is the most expensive option of the various options that I've shown you here. But again, you've got kind of a two-piece system here. You've got that inner like air bladder, and then you've got this outside liner. And the difference between that and this Cocoon pillow is ripstop nylon, and then you've got like a nice soft to the touch fabric that is really nice. So in the sleeping bag, it's not slippery, and here on the top they've put kind of like a really thin synthetic insulation that makes this really comfortable to sleep on. So granted, it is much smaller than these other options, but because of the way that this is contoured around the neck and just the design aspects of it, it doesn't have that like really crinkly sound because you've got the fabric that kind of like breaks that up versus this like ripstop nylon. So you get what I'm saying. Same kind of valve system as you have on this cheap Amazon thing, but this is super lightweight, and this is honestly the most comfortable pillow so far that I've slept on, besides my pillow at home. So there you go. Like, that pretty much sums up the various types of pillow options that I take backpacking and have used over the years backpacking. And so the question is, what pillow and what system works for you? I'd be really curious to know. Down in the comments, let me know what pillow system you use for backpacking. But again, guys, to go back to the beginning of the video, for me, a pillow is an absolute necessity, and it has taken 4 different purchases to really decide on an option that works really well for me. Went with what I thought would be really awesome and super comfortable, to really cheap and was my favorite until it started to leak, to a semi high priced option that ultimately wasn't my favorite, to again another high price option that has become my favorite. So there you go, guys. Backpacking pillows. Cool discussion. Curious to know what your thoughts are. Leave your comments down in the comment section. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. As always, have an awesome day.